Hi, I want to show you a neat little utility that Linux supports. It's not always installed on Linux systems, but if you have access to it or if you can have somebody install it, it can be very helpful. It's called Screen, like the screen of a terminal or the screen of a TV. And Screen allows you to open new terminals where you can run programs, close the terminal, and disconnect from the server, and that program in that terminal will keep on running without having to be connected to an open session. So here is an example of how I would use it. Let's assume that I want to run the n-queens problem. N-queens problem is a pretty well-known problem in computer science. You want to put n queens on an n by n chessboard. For example, if you have an 8 by 8 chessboard, how would you put 8 queens that do not take each other? So you can generalize it to any dimension chessboard. So here is a visualization of how the program would attempt to put 30 queens on a 30 by 30 chessboard. And it's a recursive program is backtracking, and we see this happen. It just happens that this is going to take a long time, and assume that I don't have time to wait for this. So what I will do is I'm going to kill this with Control-C. So I've just stopped it because I've realized that I need to use screen. So I'm going to clear my screen. And it displays some message and who's been contributing to this particular utility. I don't really need to read this. I press Enter. And now I'm back at the new prompt. So it's not the same prompt as before. Now I'm in a new terminal. And I can run my n-queens problem. Java n-queens 30, oops. And it started. And instead of having to wait, I can just now tell this particular terminal that I want to disconnect from it. And the command for that is going to be Control-A, D. So Control-A talks to the screen directly and not the program. And D, disconnect. And now you see that I'm back at my original prompt where I had typed the screen command. And my n-queens is running in the background in a different terminal, and I can reconnect to it by typing screen -R, R for reconnect. And I'm back to the other terminal. So you can see that these are like virtual terminals, and I can switch from one to the other. So it's still not done, so I can Control-A again, D, Control-A, D. I'm back here. I can do some work. I can look at whatever I want. I can even, look at this, I can even disconnect from the server. So here now I'm talking to my Mac. I can close the Mac, turn it off, go somewhere, come back, and then I can reconnect to my server, go back to the directory where I was. It's not necessarily, and then say, oh, I'm wondering what's happening in the other screen that I had started. It's still running there. So it's still not done. I have to wait. So Control-A, D. Now I'm back here, and I say, all right, I'll come back later and see how my n-queens has evolved. So very useful when you have programs that take a long time, and you don't have time to wait, or you're afraid you might be disconnected. You can run programs in screen mode, and then that will allow you to do other things and actually disconnect from the server. But if you have to. All right, I hope this helps. Good luck.